Hey guys, Jonathan with FMP Wargamers. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to magnetize the gun turrets as well as the main tank turrets for the Leman Russ tank. This will work for both variants of the tank and all three, I believe 6 different variations of that you can make with tank and how to magnetize it. So here we go, guys. Alright guys, so first here, the first step to do is take your turret. I typically put a little notch here right in the center with a little V cut, as you can see there, and then I'll take the filer. You can use any filer that you get. Typically I got this one from Hobby Lobby in the US for a pretty cheap set, and basically I'll fall it down like this and I will come back after I finish. Alright guys, so here's the finished product of after I used my file here, filed it down as you can see, and here I put the magnet. It's a very small magnet that I got from a set from my local gaming store. Now what you can do is really use any size magnet. Basically a bigger magnet, you're gonna have to cut a bigger hole. I personally wanted to use a small one, and the white stuff is actually an accelerator from the super glue. So I just stuck a lot of super glue in there just so it doesn't overfill, because you don't want the edges to be overfilled here, so that it does slide into the barrel. And now I'll show you what you need to do for the barrel, or for the receiver rather. Alright, so here's the receiver. What I did for prep work, if anything, was really drill a really small hole kind of in the center here. As you can see there, the small hole, that's really just to help line up my magnet. So what I'm going to do, I want all my magnets in these to match, so I'll basically take the gun barrel here and stick it inside. It doesn't matter actually which way it goes right now, because it will be magnetized, and then I'll put a magnet here in the back that works. Right, so the magnet is not glued in. It did stick here with the gun. And that's the exact position I want it to be, because basically every gun is going to be fitted. Since you did, when I did the initial cut, they're all going to be obviously in the center here. So basically that way when you put the gun in, you're going to want all the magnets to be the same for every single gun, so you always got to make sure you keep testing them. So I'm going to go and put the magnet in there and glue it in. Okay, so now it is glued in. You could really just do a little bit of super glue. Personally, I've been modeling for quite some time, and I've had magnets unstick, and especially when you're going to put this inside and glue basically the top and bottom portion in, you won't really be able to get to the back of it again, especially for the front turret. So the best bet is I use Gorilla Glue. I have a lot of different glues here. And I use Gorilla Glue particular because it's got an extremely strong hold. And again, I use the accelerator because I'm impatient and I want to get you guys a video. So now I got that magnetized. I'll show you how it looks like on the tank. Alright guys, so here is the tank chassis complete. As you can see here, basically these are all magnetized already, and this barrel will actually work for every... I am actually blocking you guys' light here. This will work for every single spot here. There you go. As you can see here, magnetized for every single portion of the tank. All the same magnet, and basically it takes a lot of time, but I did it for all the barrels, for all the different guns, so you can have a loadout when you change out. So now we're going to actually move on, since that was little simple tutorial there for how to put these in. We're going to actually do the gun turret and show you how to magnetize that. I figured out a way that I've actually never seen anybody do. I tried looking at a lot of tutorials, and a lot of people use a lot of magnets, and I'll show you actually how to save on your magnets and how to do something a little easier. So here we go. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you this first variant here, where you can make the Demolisher, the Executioner, or the Leman Russ Punisher. So what I did was build this out basically, where the turret was, it's glued in there where you can still move it. Now I want to show you underneath here. You see there's a magnet here. So even if you have your tank built and you didn't by chance glue your gun on there yet, you can put a magnet in here. It's still enough space for you to get in there. Now, for starting out here for the Punisher cannon, what I did was I drilled a hole just enough here to put the magnet in, and that way, so it would sit flush. Stick it in there like that, and then creates the Punisher variant. And for the Executioner variant, same thing. Here, I used a smaller magnet, just drilled a smaller hole, and same thing. So it says magnetized. And then the last variant, the Demolisher here. This one was a bit easier. If you look down in here, see if I get the light just right for you guys to see. There we go. That little shiny thing in there, I did actually stick a magnet down there. You could actually do it before you build it. I accidentally built it and realized that I didn't want to drill another hole in this one. So the magnet actually sticks down in there pretty well. You're not going to be able to see it unless you're looking for it. So that one as well is magnetized. So I'm going to show you guys the next 3 variants, well 4 rather, with the Leman Russ battle tank, the Exterminator, Vanquisher, and Leman Russ chassis for the top cannon. So here we go. Alright guys, so here is your turret top. Now a lot of people I've noticed here take this portion here, the gun barrel for instance, and snip off the nubs and inside put a magnet in here. And then put a magnet on either side of the tank and you stick it in and it'll be magnetized. Now me, I want to save all the magnets I can, so I can use them since I am actually building about 9 Leman Russes right now, and so I want to save on magnets. So what I did was use really big magnets that I wouldn't really use other than maybe on a Titan here. So as you can see here, I put a large magnet. I used a little bit here of sprue to raise this magnet up and to basically give it that a nice tight close there, as you can see. And I can actually take any gun barrel, slide it in here, and there you go. So I can use it for every variant. And you can just slide it in there. There you go. So I only used 2 magnets for this, and I wanted to actually keep it where the top, I'll either magnetize it. Most likely I'll just have it sitting on top in case I want to put a commander inside. You can always go back and stick that commander in here in case you want to put a commander sometime instead of just using the closed lid. Now that is my tutorial. Let me know what you guys think. Again, so here is the tank with the different gun barrels all magnetized, and they swap out. Just make sure when you do your magnets that they're all 3 receivers have the same magnet facing the right way. And then again, what I did was basically take my load of magnets here, as you can see, and basically I would take the magnets, stick it in here, make sure it was the right way, and then I'd always test it, make sure it was the right way, and then put it into the gun when I continued with the rest of the guns, as you can see. So that is my tutorial. Again, let me know what you guys think, and I feel like this is the best way to save some money and make different variants instead of gluing it in there, and in case you ever want to change your list or different gun barrels and stuff, so you don't have to just be stuck with one tank that's stuck with one variant. So again guys, I appreciate all the support, and let me know what you guys think.